What happens when a team faces overwhelming adversity? Today, I have big news to share about the Las Vegas Raiders that will leave you surprised and inspired. The Raiders pulled off an impressive victory against the Cleveland Browns in Week 4, overcoming major setbacks, including the absence of 6 key starters like defensive powerhouse Max Crosby and wide receiver Davante Adams. But this game was far more than just a win. It was a testament to grit, resilience, and the next-man-up mentality that defines this team today. How did the Raiders manage to turn things around with young and unexpected heroes leading the charge? You won't want to miss the details of how veterans inspired the team and rookies stepped up in a thrilling, dramatic victory. Stick around until the end, and don't forget to subscribe and comment on your thoughts about the biggest breakthrough players this season. Could this momentum be what the Raiders need to reach new heights? Let's dive in and find out. What defines a true champion? In sports, we often look at physical talent, but more often than not, it's perseverance in the face of adversity that makes a team great. The Las Vegas Raiders just proved this with a gripping 20-16 victory over the Cleveland Browns, despite being without some of their most influential players. As I walk you through this unforgettable game, we'll see how the Raiders embodied the never-say-die spirit that has kept them relevant through thick and thin. It wasn't just about the usual stars. This was about the new blood, the fresh faces, and unexpected heroes who stepped into the spotlight. How does a team react when they lose pivotal figures like Max Crosby and Davante Adams? The answer may surprise you. While Crosby nursed an ankle injury and Adams was sidelined due to a hamstring issue, others on the team didn't just fill the void, they excelled. And as much as this win was a critical step for the Raiders today, it also sets the stage for what could be a compelling season ahead. But beyond the stats and highlights, there's a deeper story about brotherhood, commitment, and young talent rising to the occasion. So buckle up, Raiders fans. This is the kind of story that reminds us why we love this game and why we're proud to support this team. Let's dive into how the next generation of Raiders took control of the game and made it their own. Ready for the breakdown? The Las Vegas Raiders entered Week 4 with a daunting task. 6 key players were missing, and the odds seemed stacked against them. Defensive leader Max Crosby, known for his relentless play, was forced to miss his first game of the season with an ankle injury. Meanwhile, Davante Adams, a cornerstone of the Raiders' offense, was dealing with a hamstring injury that sidelined him for the first time since 2021. Losing these 2 giants alone would be enough to shake any team's confidence. But that wasn't all. The Raiders also had to do without other important starters, turning this game into a critical test of depth and resilience. As the team gathered for their pre-game meeting, it wasn't just the coaches who addressed the room. Veteran Adam Butler, sensing the weight of the moment, delivered a heartfelt speech that went beyond tactics and strategy. "What are you willing to do for your brothers?" he asked, planting a seed that would grow into one of the most unified team performances we've seen this season. The words struck a chord, especially with the younger players, many of whom had yet to prove themselves on the big stage. It was clear this was going to be a different kind of game, but how could a depleted Raiders squad possibly overcome these odds? The answer was in their preparation, their heart, and a willingness to fight for each other. As the players took to the field, it became obvious that this was more than just another regular season game. It was a battle, not just against the Browns, but against doubt and uncertainty. The Raiders have always been known for cultivating talent, but this game proved that their depth goes deeper than anyone imagined. With Adams out, the wide receiver core was thrown into disarray, but 2 unlikely names emerged as key contributors: Trey Tucker and DJ Turner. Tucker, relatively unknown before this game, made 5 crucial catches for 41 yards. But it was his first touchdown, scored on a well-executed reverse play, that truly electrified the Raiders' sideline. Then there was DJ Turner, an undrafted player from 2021. His path to this moment had been long and winding, but on this day, everything clicked. Turner took an 18-yard sweep to the end zone, marking his first career touchdown. It was a moment that will likely be etched in Raiders fans' memories for years to come. His celebration was not just about personal achievement, but about stepping up when the team needed him most. On the defensive side, another underdog story unfolded. Charles Snowden, who started the season on the practice squad, found himself thrust into action on the Browns' final drive. With the game hanging in the balance, Snowden delivered in dramatic fashion. His batted pass and first career sack effectively ended the Browns' hopes of a comeback. It was a stunning performance from a player few outside the Raiders organization knew much about before this game. Head coach Antonio Pierce had plenty to say after the game, but perhaps his most telling comment was this: "This is a building block for us going forward." The win wasn't just a triumph over the Browns. It was a statement that this team has depth, heart, and a collective belief that will carry them through the season. For the Raiders today, this victory served as proof that they are more than just a team of star players. They are a squad where everyone has a role, and anyone can step up when called upon. The resilience and unity displayed were a direct result of the next man up mentality. With key players like Crosby and Adams out, the younger members of the team had no choice but to rise to the challenge. They did just that. Pierce credited veterans like Butler for inspiring the younger players, but also made it clear that this win was about more than just one speech. It was about the team coming together when it mattered most. As fans, we often focus on the big names, the marquee players. But this game was a reminder that football is the ultimate team sport. The Raiders proved that even without their stars, they have the depth and determination to succeed. With each week, the Raiders' news keeps getting more exciting, and if they can maintain this momentum, the sky's the limit. So, what's next for the Raiders? With this crucial win in hand and younger players making a strong case for more playing time, the road ahead looks brighter than ever. The Raiders' news following this victory is not just about stats or injuries. It's about heart and grit, the qualities that will define this team going forward. If the Raiders can keep building on these performances, this season might just turn into something special. Raiders fans, what do you think? With rising stars like Trey Tucker and DJ Turner stepping into the spotlight, who will be the key to the team's success moving forward? Share your thoughts in the comments. Be sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel for all the latest Raiders news. We've got more exciting content coming your way, and you won't want to miss it. Let's keep this conversation going. Raider Nation, the best is yet to come.